So what did you think about the entire process, the certification, all the details, kind of how we did,
I mean, I think it was a neat process to work through. I'm technical, so I like being a part of, those programs like this. I think it allows me to kind of dig in and get excited about the technology and learn new things, So the fact that you all were excited about it and interested in working on the process and learning along the way too, I think was good. I mean, when we originally spoke with you about building the house, understanding that you all were willing to let us participate in the process and not go it alone was what really attracted to you guys in the first place, was that we could be part of it. So
that was really cool. So the stats we had, what else we have?
Let's see here. So we were curious about the blower door test results and the HERS scores. Are you overall satisfied with how those went? I think everyone that has heard about those, they're blown away. Other builders are like, how in the world did you guys score so low? Congrats, kudos. So was that a surprise to get that great of a rating?
The rating that we got was definitely a surprise. I think it was
sweating it.
I mean, I was super happy about it because we all put a lot of work into getting there, I think. I was really nervous that we'd miss something, and we talked about a lot of different other things we might consider doing just to be safe, because we didn't know until the very end what it would be. We were definitely pleased with the result. And you can tell in the comfort of the home that it smells fresh. It doesn't smell like a new house or the new house, new car smell. It just
low VOCs.
That was the big one.
It has just like a fresh air smell.
Previously, the indoor air, the air exchanges, the freshness is really good.
Yeah, I mean we've I was just gonna say something about so the house we were in previously was built in the 50s. We modernized it along the way and added tankless water heater and modern appliances, and ended up air sealing the home as best we could. And we ended up with fresh air problems because we were sealing the home up, and when we turn on the exhaust fan in the bathroom, we'd get air from the sewer or from the chimney or something like that. So we had to do things to that house to bring fresh air, and we put an ERV in that house, and that's when I learned the first kind of details about what an ERV is and does, and that solved that problem in that house. So I knew going into the new one that we would have to address it from the start, that it would be a serious problem if we didn't.
Exactly. Especially as tight as we ended up getting it.
Yeah,
we did sweat the details. And you're right, it's kind of, you don't know until the house is completely finished what kind of blower door test you're going to get.
Yeah.
Everything's done, and then you find out that you can't go back and redo things because it's buried in drywall. So that's really cool.
So you don't quite have exact up-to-date operating stats, but how do you think your energy bills are doing so far with all of the extra technology that you put into the home with the solar and everything else? How do you feel like your bills are faring compared to previous?
I think that they're certainly heading in the right direction. I think that this summer looks to be promising to have low to no electric bill and a very low gas bill.
Really cool.
So we have the gas appliances are fireplaces, and then the water heaters. So that we have 2 Bosch tankless water heaters, and they get the water kind of prepped from the geothermal. So we have deep superheaters in the geothermal system. So we have a tank of warm water at least prepped from those, the geothermal units. So the water heaters don't have to do a lot of work most of the time. Except for in like the off season, in between, like when the geothermal isn't running, it's not producing hot water. Right. Yeah, the waste heat. So, but either way, you can kind of see during the springtime that the gas bill was still low.
Yeah, it was only $34. That's really cool. So when the geo's not running, I guess this what typically gets humidity out of the house, and it also helps But the ERV, I guess, runs constantly, or
Yes.
cycles
So
on and off, so many cycles a day.
So we have it running constantly at kind of a mid speed.
Mm-hmm.
So if you remember, with the ERV we used, it has it replaced the bathroom fans. So we don't have bathroom fans.
Nice.
When you go into the bathroom, you push a little button, and that turns the ERV on high, basically. So it's getting the humidity and smells out if it
Mm-hmm.
you know, if it needs to, out of the bathrooms. You don't really hear it running because it's in the basement in an insulated utility room.
It's pretty quiet.
So and it's quiet in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's worked really well. We haven't had a humidity problem or anything anywhere. I think that's why the house just kind of smells good. It's fresh because that's on all the time.
Yeah.
And I've adjusted those settings over the months and done a little bit more analysis of exactly how much air it needs to replace throughout the day. So I've kind of dialed that in a little bit, so it's not over ventilating. I think it's doing a good job right now. So
totally awesome.
And with the whole Zero Energy Home certification process, do you feel like it was more difficult or less difficult than you anticipated going into it before the build started and you knew what we were going for with this kind of advanced home?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it was more or less difficult than you thought from the beginning?
I would say from a process standpoint, it wasn't difficult. We were never overwhelmed by it or anything like that. I think that just making sure all the details were buttoned up during construction, that we were using the right materials and using the right products and stuff, that was probably the more stressful part, and just getting it done in time within the construction process.
Mm-hmm.
That was the more stressful thing, and all those technologies and products are constantly evolving at this point. So
it's the elevator,
keeping up with
ceiling things we got to do to keep that.
Finding the right products was.
We're trying to make production. We're trying to make
Yes.
time at the same time.
Yes.
Make every nook and cranny, caulk it, tape it,
Yeah.
foam it. We got to do something.
Extra
to keep,
details.
Yeah, keep the air.
So having like
Mm-hmm.
a best practices kind of list of like, these are the products that we use and this is where you get them from and stuff, that would be my suggestion for going forward, is just like knowing what all those things are, would make it a lot easier.
Yeah.
And that kind of leads to our next question. So as far as Stockell Custom Homes go, with the overall project management, performance on your home, accounting, communication, assembling qualified trades to perform all of these, different details, attention to detail, understanding, getting up to speed on the zero home energy requirements, how do you think Stockell did with all of that communication and transparency with you?
I think everyone did a great job, to be honest. We were very happy with the outcome of our home, and working with Ken and John and you, Don, along the way. Like, everyone was, it was very clear to us, everyone was thinking about our house and worried about the details and worried about our kind of happiness and perspective with it. So we were very happy with the end product, for sure.
Very good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, your house is a definite inspiration for a lot of clients going forward. It helped us to win the Most Advanced Home of the Year award with the
that's great.
HBA,
Yeah,
so we are really pleased and excited. I'm sorry I didn't get to see it from the start and kind of jumped in at the end, but it's a gorgeous house, so thanks for letting us build it for you, and we hope you guys are happy, comfortable, and hope it saves you a lot of money in the long run.
We are definitely. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.